Today we're going to talk about the best travel deals and recommendations to buy at the Nordstrom anniversary sale, specifically regarding things for travel, whether it's luggage, handbags, scarves, shirts, shoes, sandals, and stuff like that. This is all geared towards my travelers. I'm going to start off with one of my favorites, and that is the Béis collection. I'm a Béis fan through and through. I'm obsessed with the organization. I love that it's a hard shell luggage. There's a reason that I like hard shell over the soft shell a little bit better, because when I was going to Paris one time, they recommended that one of the ways to avoid getting bed bugs was using hard shell luggage. So I have been leaning into hard shell luggage ever since that. I actually got both of these Béis pieces after that, and I've been using them. They're both really well loved. They've got some marks and scuffs, but nothing major. You can still see that they're a beautiful color, and I love the pink. This year's color is lavender. Just to show you what I have, this is the 29-inch suitcase. I also have the 22-inch, and I have the expandable backpack. The one in the sale is the commuter backpack. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I do like Béis. I've used them and I continue to use them. Now let's take a look at what's in the sale. Okay, so this is what's in the sale for Béis. They have this duffel bag. This is similar to the backpack that I have, and it's got some nice organization in there. This is obviously the lavender, this year's color, and this is a Nordstrom exclusive, and it has organization very similar to the one that I have, and the material looks very similar. The one that I have is really easy to wash if you do get anything on it, which I appreciate, and it's also resistant to rain as well. So I love this, that you can get the whole set. This is almost exactly what I have. The next piece, this is the 22 expandable carry-on roller. I love that these expand because I'm always buying and coming home with more than I left with. There's this waterproof pocket here, a regular pocket, and then you've got these compression straps and the compression pad. This compression pad is really great because it has this side here, which typically I'll put my pajamas in. On the other side, just an open zipper, like a mesh zipper, and I usually put my underwear in that part. And so I love that you have all these little ways to organize things. You don't have to have every single thing in packing cubes. You can mix it up, and I like that being so flat disperses some of the bulk in the suitcase by having these flat locations that you can put things. So that is the 22-inch expandable. Then the 29-inch expandable check-in roller I've used a bunch too, and I think I'm going to be using this. We're going on a 6-week trip coming up. There's never been a better time for me to use a 29-inch check-in bag. This is great for when you're taking trips where you have bulkier things, or if you are going for a length of time like I am, where I'm going to want more than 2 or 3 pair of shoes. I've got some nice dresses that I don't like to fold and squish up too compressed. So this is a great size for check-in, and you can fit everything you need in there. And so I'm really excited that they have this in the sale in the purple lavender girlies. You can get in on this Béis collection at a deal. I had to pay full price, so this is a real treat if you're interested in jumping into the Béis bandwagon, and you can get everything matching and be a total lavender jet set girly. The commuter duffel bag is similar in color and function. It's got a nice big space. I would probably use this more for the gym than for a trip, but commuter duffel, I mean, I guess that you could use that for whatever. But for me, I usually don't use duffels that much. I like the backpack version, but for all the duffel people out there, I can vouch for Béis. I like their products a lot. So next up, I want to talk about the Tumi things that are in the sale. We are big fans of Tumi.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Maria, and on this channel we talk about where to go, what to wear, and how to get it there. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me grow my channel. I'll have all the links in the description below and also in the first pinned comment. If you shop the links in the description or the first pinned comment, it does help to support this channel, but it doesn't cost you anything extra, and I really appreciate your support.
Before we even got married, we both were Tumi lovers. It's one of the premier luggage out there, and so they have some backpacks and tote bags, purses, and I just wanted to show you what I've had for years. They hold up really well. This is the Tumi purse backpack, and it is like a backpack, or you can wear it more like a sling. It's got a lot of space inside. When I need something like this, I reach for it again and again. And then last year, we picked up this Tumi luggage, and it's really advanced. It has different things so you can plug something into it. It has its own tracker using the tracking number, and it's really great luggage. It has lots of organization and nice features. These wear very well also. My husband is actually using this one as his carry-on now, and he's been liking it, so that was a win. Here's the Tumi stuff they have in the sale. They've got this little tote, and one of my favorite work totes that I used for years was the Tumi tote. They just have great organization, and they wear very well, so it looks new even when it's not new anymore. This is the Rothy. You can see there's this little spot for your phone here, and they've got really good organization in these bags. You could use this one as a day bag, your personal item, or even as a backpack purse, probably with that size. It's a little bit bigger than the one I have, but it's still a good size. Now they have the International Spinner Collection, and these are hard shell this year, which I have to say I prefer. I like both. I like being able to stick things into the outside pockets of the soft shell, so I do appreciate that, especially when you're going back and forth. Anyway, this is the international size of the expandable spinner, and then they have the 30-inch expandable spinner. It expands right here. You can see what I was talking about is it has the Tracer, which is an exclusive complimentary program that helps reunite lost and stolen bags with their rightful owners using a one-of-a-kind 20-digit number that's affixed to the bag. So it has its own little tracking number. This is another backpack, and it is a Nordstrom exclusive, and this one looks a little bit bigger than the other one. It's got a little bit some different features. It's hard to see because it's black, so the picture's dark a little bit. But it looks like it has nice organization, and I like that it has a luggage tag on it, so if you need to check it, you have that right on there, and it looks nice with the Tumi thing. Next up is scarves. I really like these. They look nice and lightweight. They're cashmere. So they've got really nice fabrics. They're a good price point, actually. They're different sizes. This one here is the Fringe Cashmere by Vince. I think that's the same one. I like this gray and white panel. It's a lightweight textured cashmere scarf. And this one here, my favorite, is in this little pink color. And I like the size on these. This is the Nordstrom brand, and it's a textured cashmere scarf. This is the pink sepia, which I think is just so pretty. And I like the dimensions on this one is 80 by 28, so it's not quite, a lot of them are 30 inches, so I like that it's a little bit shorter on that side, so it doesn't have as much excess fabric. You could wear this like she has it as a little shawl if you get cold and you're wearing something sleeve. You could even wrap it on your purse if you didn't feel like wearing it. I like having a scarf, especially for travel. And it's just, scarves are kind of endless uses, so this is really pretty. I love this. They have black, light gray, olive, pink, and ivory, but the pink one just grabs me. The other one that gets my attention is this Nordstrom brand textured lightweight cashmere scarf in the ombre. I think that's really pretty too. And this one is 30 inches, so it's 2 inches longer. Next up is travel footwear. I have different sneakers that I typically buy at the anniversary sale. I think there's a lavender theme this year. These are the sneakers I get a lot for working out, and I recently bought a pair, so I'm going to skip them this sale. The color I got is more of a pink. I'm a pink girly, and these are in gray and lavender. When I'm searching for things I like on the sale, I usually go down to the section that says brand, and I open it up. I have a pair of On Cloud. Actually, I have these here, and I like these for travel. These are great. I usually bring these when I'm going golfing because they're super lightweight, and they've got good tread on them and stuff like that. I've had these for years, but they're in very good condition. Save those for athletic things on vacation. Even though they're not golf shoes, I still wear them golfing. I can wear them if we're doing a hike or if we're going to the gym or whatever. So I do love those sneakers. I like the bottom. I think they're comfortable, they're lightweight, they don't take up too much room when I'm traveling, so I do like them for that. This is the same style sneaker as what I have. This is called the Cloud 5, and they have it in flamingo and pearl. This back part comes down, and it can be a slide-on, or you can use this part regular sneaker. So I kind of like that. If you just feel like sliding them on and going to get a coffee, you can do that too. So this is the same one that I have here. And this is the same one I use for golf and everything, sort of hiking around and things like that. Definitely recommend those for travel. Next up are Vionic shoes in the anniversary sale. I really enjoy all of the Vionic shoes and sandals I've ever had. And so I'm really excited that they're including them in the anniversary sale. These are great for travel. They're very supportive of your feet. If you don't know Vionic shoes, they have nice arch support, and they're really about the health of your foot and your footbed and the toe box. Like, everything is geared towards having a healthy fit to your shoe. And so, of course, when you're walking around and traveling, I think their shoes are fantastic. 2 pair of my personal travel sandals are Vionic that I go back and forth using, and it's very similar to this one here. So I'm going to open this one. They have different styles. I think it's just a different color to the one I'm opening. I was kind of torn on getting this one for my next trip. They're in such good shape. They really wear very well, and I don't need new shoes yet. So I'm going to hold off on it, but I do want to point it out. If you don't have any Vionic shoes or sandals for traveling, these are great. I love that these are metallic because they can be like dressier. So you could wear these day to night, even into nice restaurants, because they're a little elevated with the metallic on them. You can see where the arch goes up, but they're not too hard. They're cushy underneath your foot too. And it has a 2-inch platform. So if anybody is short like me, you get a little extra height. If you're tall, it's not too much height either. And they are adjustable straps and everything. But anyway, I thought that this is probably my favorite pick that I would buy if I was going to buy a new pair. I'm not, because, like I said, they do really wear well, and I don't wear them too much when I am not traveling, because I save the ones that fit me really well and are comfortable to walk, 30,000 steps. I keep those towards my travel stuff so that I don't overwear them out. But I definitely like the metallic. These are the Sofft Slip-On sneakers, and they are very comfortable. You can see they've got like an arch support that has some perforation and cushion in there. It has this pull tab, but really you don't really need it because you can just slide your foot in. This is a new kind of style for me. I kind of am partial to lace-up sneakers usually, but I thought these might look a little dressier to wear with my linen short outfits for walking around Europe. So far, they are really comfortable, so we'll see. And then also, I got these. These are the Rothy, and this is like kind of a sparkly color. I got these in a 7, and I think you probably don't need to wear socks with these. This little strap is elastic, and I'm going to put them on right now, and I'm not going to use my socks, so I'll take my socks off. So these are the Rothys, and these are the Mary Jane flats, and they have a little bit of a tread on the bottom, not too much. This is elastic. It does not come off, but it's very stretchy, and so is the whole so like in this part of my footbed, I can get kind of wide in there, and you can see that it just will stretch while you're walking and everything. I usually am a 6.5 in pumps, but this is a 7, and I like a 7 because when I'm walking around, especially in the heat, or if I'm walking a lot, your feet will swell under both of those conditions. So I really like these a lot for that. They're really flexible. They are kind of pricey, but during the sale, I think that's excellent to get them because I can see myself wearing these more now that I have them on. So I just wanted to note that on both of these shoes, the insole can come out if you wanted to put your own insoles in. If you're trying to choose between one or the other, I think you could bring both of these on a trip because they're kind of different. This one is much better for walking a lot on cobblestones and stuff like that. These are way thinner in the sole, but this does come out if you wanted to put a different insole in there. It's a little cushy, not excessively foamy or cloud-like, but it is pretty comfortable, I have to say. I think I'm kind of torn. I'm still not sure about these just because I have a pair of lace-ups that I ordered. I want to kind of compare them to and see which ones I think I like better. Let me know in the comments. Do you wear this type of shoe for travel? I love that it doesn't have the laces and can look a little more loafer and boat shoe dressy. What do you think? I'd love to know in the comments. Okay, some of the clothes that I really like for travel are the Vince Camuto tops. So what I like to do, just as a hot tip, is I'll go to the brand. As the same way I do it with the luggage, I'll do it with the tops because I don't want to go through 26,000 plus tops to find the ones that I like. So I'll just go down and find Vince Camuto. This is insane how many brands are in the sale, actually. That's why it's so hard to get through. Know what you're looking for and see if you have influencers that you like, what they get or whatever, so you can kind of weed through some of these things. So it's the Vince Camuto, and now it's going to show me all of the Vince Camuto shirts. I ordered this one. So my order came in, or I should say one of my orders. I did multiple orders on the same day. I still got double points on all the orders that I did on the day that I put them all in. I did it as like kind of installments with priorities for that I wanted, stuff for my husband, and then stuff for my house. I got this shirt. I love this. This is the Vince Camuto, and you can see it's got the collar, and it's a 3/4 sleeve. I'm 5'1", and I love that it doesn't have to be pushed up to see my bracelets and my watch. I have it tucked in, but this is an extra small. It's wrinkled because it just came out of my packaging. This is a keeper. This is one of my favorite tops. I love this one. It travels really well. The material does not wrinkle easily. It's very lightweight, so when you're lifting your bags, you don't have to worry about these taking up a lot of weight. They pack so flat. They're silky feeling, but they're not silk, so they don't wrinkle, and they don't take up hardly any space in your suitcase. So both weight-wise and space-wise, they're great travel shirts. I love this wine color. And then I also have this Vince Camuto V-neck tank top. It has the pleats on it. And then this actually is the shirt that I'm wearing right now. They've had these in the sale in the past. I love these. I have it in like a light pink color. I have it in black, the orange, and then I have this other cowl neck one in the wine color. And this is a similar burgundy color that I ordered in that. I also have this one where it's got like that same 3/4 sleeve and the V-neck. They travel well, and I just really love these. You can wear them under sweaters, jackets, or by themselves if it's warmer. They're really versatile. I'm going to go into my purchases. I'm actually expecting this package. It's out for delivery right now, just to show what I did buy. Sometimes during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, you'll see things that are not in the anniversary sale. I buy it during this time because it all adds up into my Nordstrom notes and gives me extra credit on things that I buy. It helps me keep my status up. I'm ambassador. Whether you're influencer, ambassador, or icon, your purchases go towards your status level, which determines how early you can shop next year. So these two things are coming next week, but they were not included in the sale. This stuff was, and I have fallen in love with this new laundry detergent. I noticed that they had this one in the sale, so I actually got 2 of them. And I got another thing for them to try. I got my husband some Peter Millar shorts, shirts, and his shampoo. This is a really big size. I got the large one that comes with a pump and everything. I got myself one of these because I've really fallen in love with the Augustin Bader. I bought a bunch of that in the sale because it was on a pretty good sale. So I bought this Collective Laundry for 4 by Levant. And if I like it, then I will keep these 2 big ones that I got. If I don't like it at $73 a gallon, I will return them and just keep the one that I tried for the small one. But since they were at such a good price, if I do like it, I figured why not get a couple of them, because I think you save like $30 or more per laundry detergent in the sale.
You can sign up for my newsletter and get my customizable editable packing list. Anytime you think of something that you want to bring on the trip, whether you're on your phone or your computer, you can add it to your list so you don't forget something important on your next trip.
This was not on sale, but I like the Lancome art liner, so I got it. My husband and I really like the Coola sunscreen, SPF 30, and so I got us 2 packs of those that were in the exclusive beauty section. I made multiple orders on the same day because then I got my double points day, so again, it all goes towards my points. With all of my purchases, I depleted all of my notes when I made my purchase. Now I've already got $120 in notes accumulating again. I'll show you my other order, the one that's actually coming today. It says it's arriving Tuesday, but it says it's out for delivery, so I think it's coming today. This is all the Augustin Bader stuff that I got. I'm gonna switch up my toiletries on the next trip, which will be a whole nother video. Usually I get a 3-pack and I use these throughout the year when I'm at home. I think I'm gonna take one of them on my next trip because it's such a big trip. I don't need to bring a bunch of travel size deodorants. I can just bring one of these. And then that's the shirt I was saying. I got this sweater and it's really cute. It has a bow in the back and I'm probably gonna have to return it because the sleeves look so long, but it's so adorable. So I'm gonna have to see how long the sleeves are on me when I actually get mine. I ordered extra small. So it's here and I like it because it doesn't come too far off of my shoulders, and the sleeves are a little bit of like the bat wing, but they actually fit my arm. And so that's pretty awesome. I'm so excited about that. And the length is good too, even if I have it untucked. Usually I'll do some kind of front tuck, but the back is everything. So I'm pumped. I'm totally keeping this one. Last year I bought a couple sweaters and one of them had really long sleeves. I wound up using one of those price gun things to hem the sleeve a little bit without having to stitch it. I was disappointed that I didn't realize sooner that I wasn't going to like the sleeves. I love the Kopari products. I love their sunscreens too. I love their moisturizers. They have so many good products and they smell so good. So I got that one too. So this brush is the Tangle Teaser. I already have one of these and I really love it. I opted to just get the one by itself for $16.99 instead of the $22 set because the one that's just like a block, I can't stand it. I already have had that brush and it falls out of my hand. I'm not used to using a brush like that on my hair. So I just ordered the other one and saved myself a few dollars. I knew it would be a waste for me to have that small chalkboard eraser style brush. I just didn't like that. So that's what I got there. They're sending me with my Augustinus botter a couple of gifts with purchase. So I'm not sure how much comes in each, but these will be great for me, I think, for travel. I do love this. I tried a sample before the sale that I had gotten when I ordered some stuff before, and I wound up investing in a bunch because I really did like it. And so if I'm going to be wanting to use it all the time, I figured this was a great time to stock up. So for the Augustine botter, I ordered the stuff that I showed you, and it did come in. I haven't opened everything yet, but I ordered this 3.4 ounce size of the Rich Cream. I also got the 1.7 ounce, oh wait, wrong way. I also got the 1.7 ounce size and the eye cream for the travel. I think I'm going to use these sizes for my bigger travel when I'm going 6 weeks. And then I also got this travel kit, which I will take when I'm going on like smaller trips where I don't want to pack as many toiletries. They sent me 2 different free gifts. So this one is like a little velvet bag and it has 4 different little things in there. So it has the serum, the Rich Cream, the eye cream, and the retinol serum. This is an extra little travel bag set that they sent as a gift, which I appreciate. Thank you, Nordstrom. Thank you, Augustinus botter. And then this one is actually a 1 ounce size of the face oil. I'm really looking forward to using that. I already did my sunscreen and everything on my face today, but I'll be looking forward to trying this. He's a stem cell researcher, and all of these products have a special TFC8 patent on the stuff that he researched doing stem cell research for skin grafts. I really liked this sample that I did use, so I kind of went all in on this. I'm looking forward to getting started using that and hopefully getting a treat for my skin. And then this is the crossbody bag I got, and in hindsight I wished I had just ordered it in beige. So it came, this is the Baggalini that I bought. It's bigger than I expected it to be. This has a nice crossbody strap. If you wear it on the shorter side, you can wear it like this, or you can undo it and wear it crossbody. It is a pretty generous size, actually. That's how much it opens. It kind of stops opening at the top here. If you wanted it to go down more, it doesn't, but it does have this little part in here for your phone, which is pretty spacious. Then it has this front pocket that zips and folds over and closes with the wallet section. And then inside it has a key leash, and it also has a pretty good amount of space. And then it has another zip pocket on the inside that's pretty generous. The reason I'm looking for a bag similar to this is because I've been outgrowing my designer purses because I want to take my gimbal. I'm trying to get more like cinematic footage and trying to make travel vlogs, which is challenging, so I don't know if I'm even going to try it. But if I did want to take this on my trip, I would need something a little more spacious than the bag that I have been using, and this does fit the bill. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to exchange this for the same bag in the beige color because I already have something that is black and gold that will fit this, and I really like this Tumi one. So I think I'll just keep this one in this colorway, and then I will try to get the beige for this one. The beige does not have gold, but I like that you can still do this crossbody. You can even expand it so it goes lower. I think these are really well organized, and they have the RFID for your cards, so it's protecting against people stealing your credit card and passport numbers from inside of your bag. I do like these bags for travel. Functionally, I think this is a great bag. I got 2 of these tank tops last year, and they're exactly the same colors as these, and so I think it's neat that this year in the Nordstrom sale they did a matching bralette for the same color of tanks that I got last year in the sale. I'm hoping that if I wear this underneath the tank top, the bra straps match up exactly to the same as the tank top. So this does match up pretty good. This is the tank top I got last year, and they have a little bit of a V in the front, and the back is more of a scoop neck. I have the bralette that came in this year's set I have on underneath it, and you can see that the strap is pretty much the same, so they can just sit on top of each other, which I love because it doesn't show up like a regular bra. They're Pima cotton. Both the tank top and the bralettes are Pima cotton. I actually have it connected. The bralettes come in a 2-pack, and so did the tank tops, so it's still connected because I just wanted to make sure it fit me before I disconnected it. But it does fit, it looks good, and I love that the strap, even if it did kind of come off to the side, it looked like it's meant to be together because they're exactly the same. It's like a double strap. I love that. So this is the one in black, and you can see I've got both of them on. You can kind of just put them right on top of each other. You can see how this one is a little bit more of a V in the front, and when you do the reversible side, it's more of just a scoop neck instead of the V. And so I think that's kind of genius how they took what they did last year and built on it. You can have the collection of the on Gossamer Pima cotton instead of just one and then in a different color. These colors also would go well with the new tank tops they have in the sale this year. They would match. They're still the same kind of seam, so it probably would look okay under the new colors as well, which I'm considering because they do pack well. I love that you can just turn it around if you were to stain it or something like that. I love Commando stuff, so I got the Commando little ballet body boy shorts. Those are really great for wearing under shorter dresses, just so you have some extra coverage underneath your dress without getting too hot. So next up is hats, and I love to have a hat when I'm traveling because if it's sunny out, even though I have my sunglasses on, my eyes can be sensitive. I like to have the rim for sun protection for my skin and my eyes. Even if it's raining, it's good because it protects your hair, and I don't like to do my hair every single day and night, so I don't want it to get wet. This one is from All Saints. It's wool and leather. They had something in the sale this year, but then I think it sold out. This Vince solid twill adjustable baseball cap is cute, and so is this gray color wool blend. I like that. These Panama hats are fun too for travel. They also have this one in the black. Okay, so moving on, let's go back to anniversary sale and do sunglasses. So they have these key sunglasses every year. They usually have a Celine and Tom Ford. I really like these Tom Ford ones, and they come in sort of the tortoise also. I did not pull the trigger on those yet, but I'm thinking about it because I think that shape would suit me. I usually have a pair of regular designer glasses that I like when I'm traveling, and then if I'm just going to be using them for outside, and then if I am traveling where I'm going inside and outside, where I want to switch between my regular glasses and my sunglasses, I have a special pair from Glasses Shop that I can link. The sunglass part is a magnet that you pop on top of the regular sunglasses. But I usually do bring a pair of nicer glasses and then those, so I can have both.
Don't forget to save this video so you can come back to it or share it with a friend. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.